Yo, we live. Hey man, welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. And y'all know what I'm here for, man. Bringing y'all another edition of my starting five on DraftKings and FanDuel, alright? We got a two game on this Monday slate, man. Anytime it's a two gamer, whatever the case, anytime it's more than one game, I'm gonna slide the video out for y'all. So here we are with this nice two gamer here today, and let's get right into it, man. At the point guard position at the top, all right, I want to go Chris Paul here. This is a risky play, but I like the price on him right here, 6,500. I think maybe the shoulder's a little better. I haven't heard anything as of yet, but a couple days rest should have helped the shoulder out, and I'm just anticipating him being in for 30 plus minutes here. And if that shoulder's a full go, he gonna be a great play at this 6,500. If that shoulder is at least 80-90%, man, he can really pay off this 6,500 price tag. So I want to try to jump the gun and beat everybody there, because once he's fully healthy and he gets the full 30-minute run, it's going to be too late. Everybody's going to be on him the next time out, and the price is going to go up. So I'm going to try to jump the gun, beat most of the field, and look at Chris Paul right here, this 6,500. One of my favorite plays on today's slate, all right? Coming in at the shooting guard, I want to look at Drew Holiday, 7,800. I love this price tag on him right here. I like this game right here. If for any of my sports bettors out here, I like the Bucks and the over in this matchup tomorrow, man. You can throw you a few dollars on that to see how that turns out. But I like the Bucks and the over, and I like this price tag, 7,800. Drew Holiday has been very solid for the Milwaukee Bucks this postseason. He's averaging 42 DK points per game through the first 6 games of these playoffs. I think that's great right here, especially for 7,800. And we know he has the potential of bigger performances, especially with the fast pace of the Brooklyn Nets right here. I like getting Drew Holiday at this price tag. Coming in at small forward, probably my chalk is playing the starting five. He's going to be chalk tomorrow, especially with no James Harden. We saw Bruce Brown start the second half with Harden out of the lineup. Anticipating him getting the start again this go round, but definitely we got to keep a eye out for that news to see what the starting lineup looks like. But a lot of people gonna go to Bruce Brown, and at 3,800, man, he's one of the rare cheap values on tomorrow's slate. And if he's gonna be starting, you pretty much gotta go to him. He's not gonna kill you that bad, and with being one of the one and only value pieces, if you don't have him tomorrow, he can kill you if you don't have him and he goes off. So 3,800, I want to get to Bruce Brown right here. That's gonna get me to my pay up option on DraftKings, Kevin Durant. Looking for him to really shoulder the load. It's going to be him and Kyrie's show offensively. They're going to have to get it done. I'm looking for Kevin Durant to really come out super aggressive and try to establish a lead on these Milwaukee Bucks here. And I like Durant. You know, he's super efficient. And a guy that's as super efficient as Kevin Durant, and that should be in line with more shots with no Harden. You got to like that. And I want to look at him right here at this 10-3 price tag. Coming in as son of my favorite play on DraftKings tomorrow, Brook Lopez. Listen, I already told you I like the Bucks to plus the points in this game, and I like the over. They have a clear advantage from me just watching the first game. If I saw it, I know they saw it. Brook Lopez has a clear size advantage down low going against Blake Griffin. I'm anticipating them running a few more offensive sets through Brook Lopez, him getting a few more touches on the block as he got into a little foul trouble last time out, hurt some of his run, but I like him in this matchup. I think they can really take advantage of this matchup down low going against a smaller Blake Griffin. I'm looking for Brook Lopez to really give us a big double tomorrow, and I like the price tag, 4,900. A guy who should see 30 plus minutes barring foul trouble. You gotta like that on a short game slate, man. Get you some Brook Lopez over on DraftKings. So there you have it, man. My starting five on DraftKings right now: Chris Paul, Drew Holiday, Bruce Brown, Kevin Durant, Brook Lopez, man. Y'all be sure to y'all subscribe. Please, please hit that like button for your boy, man. It goes a long way. It's greatly appreciated. Be sure to click the link in the description section to follow over on Twitter so you can get the updated starting five about an hour to a half hour before lock. All right. Now let's go take a look at FanDuel. See what I'm feeling over there. It's gonna look a lot different on FanDuel. But at the top, it's still the same. We stand with Chris Paul, 7,300. I just like him at this price tag, man. I told you he can really pay this off. If that shoulder's even somewhat healthier than it was last series due to the extra days off, I think you get him at a great price on a guy who should see 30 plus minutes. You know the type of production he does, man. He gets the offense going. He sets them in motion, so he should have plenty of assist opportunity. If he can find his jump shot, he can definitely give you a ceiling type performance. I like Chris Paul over on FanDuel at this 7,300. Coming in at shooting guard, I want to look at Austin Rivers. Bruce Brown is already priced up over here. I don't really want to go to Devin Booker, as I think him and Chris Paul kind of, cannibalize each other as far as fantasy production. So I want to look to Austin Rivers right here. The guy has been getting the minutes for Denver. He's very up and down. He's a streaky shooter. It's a risky play because he doesn't give you much outside of scoring, but hopefully he can get his shot going in this matchup and produce a little better, especially since majority of ownership is going to go over to Monte Morris, since he's the one who's put together back-to-back big games and he's coming around. Monte Morris is very much in play on DraftKings and on FanDuel. I like him tomorrow. Just a bonus pick for you all, but right here, the starting five. I want to look at Austin Rivers. Pivot away from some of that Monte Morris ownership. It's not going to be like that on FanDuel because FanDuel has him as point guard. But I have no problem going to Monte Morris and Austin Rivers in a FanDuel lineup. But definitely like Austin Rivers at this 4,900 shooting guard spot. Coming in at small forward, I want to look at Michael Porter Jr. All right, 7,800. Another guy who's mainly scoring, but he does add some rebounds in there. He can give you double-digit rebounds on certain nights, but you really need his shot to be going for him to hit the ceiling type performance. They're going to need his scoring in this matchup against the Phoenix Suns. I like getting the Michael Porter Jr. Solid price tag on him, and probably the best play if you're not paying up to Kevin Durant on FanDuel tomorrow. Right? So get you some Michael Porter Jr. at small forward. Coming in at power forward, just a Blake Griffin, man. This is a process of elimination play for me, man. If you look at power forward on FanDuel, man, it's tough. If you're not paying up to Giannis, you got Aaron Gordon, Jay Crowder, Blake Griffin, Jermichael Green. It just gets ugly. And Jay Crowder, Aaron Gordon, they're gonna get the minutes, but they're very up and down. You don't know what you're going to get. Blake Griffin played well, saw 35 plus minutes in the first game against the Milwaukee Bucks. So I don't anticipate him getting that much, but he could very well push 30 in this matchup. If they're going to need his presence to try to guard Brook Lopez, I don't think he's going to be able to. But I want to pay down for him right here at 5,100 just because. Like I said, he's the lesser of the three evils at power forward on FanDuel outside of Giannis, and that pay down option lets me get to my favorite pay up option on FanDuel, which is my boy Nikola Jokic, 10-8. You know the center position is very important on FanDuel, so don't even play around with it. I'm going right to Nikola Jokic in a matchup against Aiden, who's not a great solid one-on-one defender. Jokic is going to put him in the blender. I'm probably staying away from Aiden tomorrow too, as Jokic probably going to get him in foul trouble, things of that nature. So Jokic is going to be my center of choice tomorrow, especially on FanDuel, alright? So there you have it, my starting five on FanDuel. Chris Paul, Austin Rivers, Michael Porter Jr., Blake Griffin, and Nikola Jokic, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know I'm going to have them in mind. That's going to do it for us here today, man. It's your boy, Goose. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I'll see y'all on the next available slate, all right? Let's go.